Okay guys, welcome back to another video. This is Hassan again, and we are back with another Alchemist MSNR video that it is going to help you improve your trading career. So the previous video was briefly about the recap of GBPUSD running well, and then also about the fresh and unfresh zones. So in this video I'm going to be teaching you a step-by-step guide to MSNR, Malaysian MSNR Alchemist Strategy. Guys, this strategy has a better precision and you'll exactly know when to enter the market and when to exit the market. So follow with me step by step. You'll be learning how to trade using this strategy. It only requires patience and then seeing the right things in the market, and then you're going to be able to execute your trades with confidence and precision, most importantly. Okay, without wasting time, let me dive in. But before I do that, kindly subscribe to the channel as we are on the road to 100 subscribers. So kindly subscribe to the channel. Also, you can turn on the notification bell because I'm going to be sharing more educational content like this. So whenever I share the content, you are always available. And some of the days I share live trades or trades that are going to be happening shortly. So what you do, you have to put on the notification bell, otherwise I'll share a trade, and then by the time you come to want to take advantage of it, it had already traveled, or the train has left the station. Because now if I share the trade right now and then you see the video tomorrow, probably the trade would have gone. So always turn on the notification bell so that when I share the trade, you are always able to take advantage of it. So I'll give you 5 seconds, you subscribe to the channel, and then I can continue with the video. Okay guys, let's go. Okay, I hope you're done subscribing. So let's continue to the video. So on the chart I have Chef JPY. Chef JPY is among the many JPY pairs that you can trade. I like it because of the way it moves. It tends to move very well. When it is having a trend, it tends to follow the trend very well. For example, here you could see if it was moving in an uptrend, it gave you this candle, then a red candle, then a green candle, red candle, and gave you a green up, then down to the downtrend, red candle, green, then it gave you 3 red candles consecutively. That is how JPYs can move. So when it come here, you see it likes moving in a straight direction, which helps, like you do not have a lot of drawdown, so it gives you confidence in the trend. Okay, let's go direct to what we have for today. So on the screen I have Chef JPY, and this is the weekly time frame. Remember, I told you always start from the high time frame, dropping down to the lower time frame, kind of top-down analysis with all these other strategies. And you see, guys, with the Alchemist strategy, when you learn it, it's going to be easier for you to embed these other strategies to use them for entrance and marking your support and resistance points very well. For example, the GBPUSD, we use the Alchemist strategy coming from a rejection on the weekly time frame, daily bearish story line on the daily time frame, and then fair value gap, or the imbalance, or what people call supply and demand, for entry on the 4-hour time frame. We use that supply zone to enter on the 4-hour time frame. So that is the good thing with the Alchemist strategy. You can always embed this other strategy. You can even use trend lines to get the precision. Okay, let's go straight to the video. So we see price approaching this key level here. And why do we call this key level, or why do we call this a key level, and why is it recognized as a key level? You'll go to the line chart, and I told you guys, with Alchemist you're going to deal mostly with line charts. Most of the times we deal with line charts. So we go to the line chart. What do you see on the line chart? This is a shoulder, this is a head, this is a mini shoulder, and then we went up, breaking this high. This is like a QM with the Alchemist. This is lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we make a high high. This is now a QM. We have broken this structure here. So we are coming to retest, and during the retest it is going to form something like a head and shoulder on the weekly time frame. That is telling you that, guys, we are going on a long buy on the weekly time frame. That is the first sign that we are going on a long buy, because it's forming a head and shoulder on a weekly time frame. So it shows that we might be going in for a long buy. And also, you don't need a lot of things to be profitable, guys. Just learn one or two, three things that you're going to be using every day. You see that head and shoulder, double top, double bottom, inverted head and shoulder on the weekly time frame or monthly time frame. Best to believe that thing is going to burst, and it is going to burst with a lot of pips. So now it is coming to here, forming a head and shoulder. So what do? We wait to get signs of price wanting to give us an entry. So you play price forward, and it gives you a red candle. That is a weekly candle. So a weekly takes 4 days to close, and when you play that, it rejects. You see why it is rejecting? Then you play again, it turns into a green candle. So now that it has turned to a green candle, remember we are anticipating to buy. So we are waiting for a rejection. Now a rejection has happened on this support level here. Let me put for the line chart. You see this bend here, then up, this support level here. The bend has happened, the rejection has happened on this bend here, which means it is rejecting and this support level here. So we are anticipating to go up. Remember, the first thing is go to the high time frame. Second, we'll wait for a rejection on a key support or resistance level. So in this case, it is rejecting on the weekly level. The weekly is rejecting on the weekly level. So we drop down to the daily after seeing that rejection. So on the daily, what do you see? Guys, this is now where it becomes so interesting. On the daily, what do you see? You see at the same area on the daily, the head and shoulder is so clear. This is a shoulder, this is a head, this is another shoulder. And on the same area, we have a V, a V structure. And that V structure is a morning star candlestick pattern. On the daily, guys, morning star candlestick pattern. A morning star, that's where we have a red candle. And in this candle, it might be a doji, it might be a pin bar, or this kind of doji, and then a green candle. And the most important, this green candle is closing above the previous opening price of the red candle. This is a clear sign that we are going up. If it was me here, I would enter on the closure of this green candle, put stop losses below here, and then target the previous high. That is one. So now, and guys, you should learn about the candlestick patterns. They will help you a lot. They will help you a lot. You see, like this one, this is a bearish engulfing candle. What does it mean? It engulfed the previous price action of the previous 2 days. That means the sellers are so much in control. So if it closes, you enter from here, put your stop losses down, and then target below. But you have, of course, to put it in confluence with other things. And I see it is in confluence with the head and shoulder. This is a shoulder, this is a head, this is another shoulder. We broke it, we came to retest, we put in an engulfing candle. We went up to test to put in an engulfing candle. Guys, the madness here, I think if you could see it, just enter here, put stop losses above. If it comes back, enter here, put stop losses above, and you're in for a lot of profits. Okay, let's come back. So now, the data has shown the pin bar. Drop to the 4 hour. I mainly enter on the 4 hour. I rarely go below. So what do you see on the 4 hour? Guys, remember the things I told you, the things to note: head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder, double top, double bottoms. Get those things and you're free with your trading. Just wait for them to happen at a key position and you're good to go. So now here we have a double bottom. We have a double bottom. This is bottom 1 and this is bottom 2. And I know there's a divergence. This is low, but I know there's a divergence. If you put the RSI, you see the RSI indicator, you see the divergence very clear. This is a bottom, it is low. This is another bottom, it is high. So that means we are going up. The RSI confirms that we are going up, and then we went up. So now with the Alchemist strategy, we want to enter on the break of, remember the storyline has been created on the daily, and now even the 4 hour has created that storyline. What do you see? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. So we want price to pull down a little bit to make a head and shoulder. This is double bottom plus a head and shoulder. Then we shoot price to the moon. Double bottom plus head and shoulder, guys. It is going down. So we play price forward. Why is it not moving? I don't know why it is not moving. Let me see. Daily, does it go? Good. Daily it moved. Let's do off the 4 hour. Okay. My replay tool disturbed me a little, but the entry was here on the formation of the head and shoulder. Let me show you. You see, it pulled back here and then formed a head and shoulder. So the entry was on the closure of a green candle for the head and shoulder. Here, then stop losses, you can put them below this shoulder here, and then the target, you're going to use the target of the weekly, because the analysis starts from the weekly, so we use the target of the weekly time frame. So we target the weekly shoulder here. That is 420 pips. 420 pips. Okay. So now we have entered, so we play price forward. Retraces, gives us that green bar, retraces. And guys, you shouldn't be worried about the retracements. You can even get, this is a bearish engulfing candle engulfing these two candles. Someone would worry, oh, now the trend is under jeopardy because now you see the engulfing candle is retracing. No, don't worry, as long as you know where price is going and you show up the direction. That is what the Alchemist gives you. It gives you confidence and the direction. So you enter your trade and hold it knowing this is where it is going. Don't worry, you know where the trade is going. So just let it play out. Just be patient and let the trade play out. Good. Wow. Look at that engulfing bar. It came up to the shoulder. That is 570 pips up to that shoulder. So guys, you see how it is very simple to use the Alchemist strategy combined with support and resistance. Very simple, clear and precise. So that is all for today. If you've liked the video, kindly subscribe to the channel. Also like, share and comment anything that you'd want me to go through with regards to the Alchemist strategy. I'll be teaching you through. And now you see a rejection here. This one rejects here. So that means chances are high we are going to start going down. However, we shall let price play out and tell us what to do next. So that is all, guys. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe to the channel and also like the video. If you have learned something, please don't forget to put a comment there. That is all for today. Bye.